He's
oh,
like,
I thought that would work.
He's like, wait a minute, they're playing on stream.
There we go. Chris is here. What a beautiful Zelda player.
True. He's, I mean, let's be honest, he's the best Zelda.
Better than Rianne.
Yeah, I mean,
better than
Becca.
Better than J-Mook.
Better than yeah. I mean, yeah, J-Mook's a Sheik player.
No, there's Zelda player.
I mean, you know.
Self-proclaimed.
Okay. Well, you know, ZeldaFool. ZeldaFool's better. I mean, did J-Mook beat Zane with Zelda?
Okay.
No, he did it. I mean, he did it with Sheik. He was a really good Sheik player, but no, has no. I mean, you know, if he pulls out in tournament, beats Zane with Zelda, then I'll believe it. You know. But until then, you know, ZeldaFool is just a goat.
There's no data points for any other Zelda besides ZeldaFool.
Well, because no one else beat Zane. So you can't say any other Zelda's better because he beat Zane.
Yeah. So tune into. Tourney Locator if you want to see Sad Tech. Stay here if you want to watch some ZeldaFool Palpa.
Rookie has it correct. ZeldaFool did beat Palpa in doubles. It was ZeldaFool Sad Tech versus Stone Palpa, and they won 2-1 over Palpa Stone.
I don't think it's an upset, by the way. I think that's just how it goes.
You think so? I mean, Stone and Palpa did go on to get third in the doubles tournament, whereas ZeldaFool Sad Tech got 5th. So
they got a bad draw.
Bad draw. They got 3-0'd by me. ZeldaFool's gonna see this later. He's gonna be so mad, dude. You know Kazam Jam.
Yeah.
He earlier before pool started, he was telling me, he was like, you know, Average Joe. Do you realize that you're like the person who people get the most upset when they lose to you?
Damn.
And I was like, yeah, that's true actually. He was like, I've never met someone who's like lost to you and was happy about it. And I'm like, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if it's because like something about losing to a guy named Average Joe, maybe, or it's because I play Sheik. I don't. It's one of those.
Maybe it's when you play Yoshi.
It's a bit. I don't think I've ever beaten anyone with Yoshi. So I've never beaten anyone with Yoshi.
Not even. There's a couple of Yoshi players that I know in Texas that you might be likely to beat.
I'm probably better than them. I think I'm probably the second best active Yoshi in Texas. Because like I say that very specifically because if Ham Yojo is super inactive. If she played Yoshi, she'd probably be better.
She's not a Yoshi player.
Yeah, because she hasn't played Yoshi for like 5 years, so like she might not even be better now because of how like long it's been. And then like Pal also from Houston used to play.
Pal, that's who it is.
He hasn't showed up to anything since the Arcadian last January, and even then when I look at the bracket, when I see who he beat and who he lost to, I'm like, I would have done the same thing with Yoshi, you know?
Having kill off the top.
So, he's lost to me, but like, I would have lost to myself too.
I would lose to myself too. Well, here we are. We've taken stocks. I'm surprised ZeldaFool took the first stock.
Well, that can happen sometimes. The quote-unquote worst player can take the first stock, and then like the quote-unquote better player can like adapt. I say quote-unquote because ZeldaFool, I think he's beaten some really good puff players online.
Do you have any? I don't know. I don't have any data for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, his aim is almost so good. That up tilt kill.
Oh, yeah, down tilt
nice
or down air up tilt. He talks about that. He's like, yeah, this is a really good kill conversion.
Oh, he's labbed that out?
Yeah, I know, yeah. He hits with that too, but I mean, with Sheik, it doesn't really kill.
Okay, to be fair, ZeldaFool and DFW in our region, at one point he had to fight TZD, Palpa, SDJ, Pops. I think Haunter was here at one point. Too many puffs. They were all active participant.
Yeah.
They were all active at DFW in DFW at one point.
Yeah.
And we always have like a concurrent, I don't know, 3 or 4 puffs that are active in DFW. So ZeldaFool has plenty of practice against these people.
Yeah, and I feel like also Palpa doesn't really play with like a super campy playstyle, which is really the hardest thing to deal with as Zelda. At least I feel like. Maybe he'll correct me later, but it is really interesting to see how in Texas ZeldaFool is considered a mid-level player, but could probably be PR'd in some states.
In some other states, yeah.
And also doing really well versus Palpa, like as a quote-unquote mid-level player. Like, because we have like 50 players at least Platinum 1 on ranked, you know?
This is bad. ZeldaFool's taking a lot of percent.
None
of these lightning kicks are hitting strong, which is And Zelda's really known for that. This probably be an edge guard. Somehow gets out of there. Palpa
what the hell?
is still alive.
Once you get to the last stock versus someone like Palpa, it's super scary.
Ooh, that was a misinput almost definitely.
Oh,
Palpa will take game 1.
Yeah. Yeah, because, what do you call it? ZeldaFool got to last stock when Palpa was at like 100% and then just got 2-stock, you know? And that happens sometimes. It can get really like stressful to play in that situation.
ZeldaFool is the Austin Slayer.
Maybe. I mean, he did beat Guest Monster at the Arcadian. That was pretty exciting.
Are they beating other Austin players? That's just, I don't know all the stats.
That's the first one that comes off the top of my head, you know?
That's the most recent one, yeah?
Well, not even most recent. It's just like the most, maybe one of the more, like the more infamous ones, you know, in Texas last year.
Okay. Let's see what ZeldaFool can do here. That's like that Falcon. That's like the Ginger. You know, Ginger does the backflips over and over again. And that's the Zelda version.
Yeah.
One jump. All right, let's go to the other side.
Yeah. Let's go Palpa, says Luigi Toilet in the chat. Yeah, I'm completely unbiased, you know?
God, that
really,
scream.
but-
Everyone makes a comment about her death scream off the top. It's just
What kind of comment are you talking about exactly?
Pika and ZeldaFool. Sorry, Pika and Zelda when they're at the top. They both sound like they're just in the most pain possible.
So I'm gonna slander ZeldaFool for a second here.
No, we missed that.
I'm gonna slander ZeldaFool, but I'm pretty sure he has been on record saying that the death screen is hot. He also has said that he could not. That the reason he's bad in Zelda did is because there's twice as many Zelda, and so he just can't focus. It's too distracting, you know. Because Zelda's just too high.
You don't gotta put my man on blast like that. Now he's down 2 stocks too. You gotta tell him about his habits.
It's okay, man. I think if I played like some characters, I'd probably feel the same way. But you know.
ZeldaFool's on the board for this game. Although a lot of this percent's gonna be, it's just gonna be hard to come back.
This one's a lot, not as close.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't go for the ledge grab. Palpa missed.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really get punished too much for going for that. In fact, he just basically gets the kill.
That one's not that hard.
This might be a quick closeout.
Beat Maximus and Ein at Majors, that's true, yeah. Oh, well, okay. ZeldaFool's more so like the Mars Slayer. He beats like every Marth.
Okay, well, Chris still has some opportunity here, only at 7%. Puff really can't knock down.
Yeah.
I don't think for a while. Up there was definitely not going to lead to anything. Ooh,
I'm not going to lie.
But that's going to hurt. I think this is the percent Puff wants to be playing at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now you can just bear wall.
1 Phantom to go. That'll lead to that. Quick 2-0 for Palpa.
Quick 2-0.
It's GG. I believe we have 1 more set today.
Hopefully. At least 1.
Well, we got 2. I believe it's going to be
2?
X-Ray Piz next.
Oh, really?
Z.
Interesting. My good friend James.
My good friend James. What? They're your friend?
Yeah, of course. Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
No, what do you mean?
Like your good friend?
Yeah, they're my good friend James.
You don't have anything else to add to that?
Well, I mean, we talk like every day. Dude, I don't know. This is like gonna be hard to commentate. Cause like I literally talk to this guy every day. We're just always voice chatting, grinding ranked, you know.
Yeah, but you'd have the data. You would know what to say.
I do have the data, but I don't know how to talk about him without just making fun of like his tag or something like that, you know.
This is another very Texan matchup.
This is kind of like the tag counter pick if you think about it, you know.